Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today, Mystery Mash Monday. So what do we do for Mystery Mash? We make a lot of noise. I apologize. What do we do for Mystery Mash Monday? I unleash my wife on the many, many bottles on the other side of the room. She picks one. We try to guess type. We try to guess price. We try to guess proof, whether we think it's finished or not. And then ultimately, we will grade it. And then...
If we remember.
If we remember. Yeah, actually, I forgot to even put that in there on the last one, to be honest with you. And you just reminded me when I forgot to on that edit last night. I forgot to do that. So, anyways, and then we'll reveal it.
Forgetful little place sometimes.
Yeah, I blame him. He's in charge of that.
Yeah. Yep.
So, it's not a bad nose, though, right off the bat.
No. I'm contemplating if I smell a little mint. That's where
I am not there yet. I was more on the fruit. Ooh. I smell whiskey on the rug on the floor. I smell that. No, that didn't hit it.
Somehow it ricocheted back into the glass.
That's not even possible. I wish I could zoom in and x-ray that one.
It did. It would have hit me. It didn't hit nothing. I don't believe we're in high proof land.
No, you're probably right. It's tasty, though, whatever that is.
I am getting a light mint in this one.
I am not getting your mint yet, but it may come. I will say I was eating yesterday, and I bit my lip. Out there.
It really sucks.
So now when the alcohol hits it, it's like... So I'm not really sure on the proof. It might take me a minute. 3 days from now when it heals, I'll feel better. But all right.
I had that last week, actually.
When you bite and you're like, oh, it's like, oh, got it good too.
How stupid can you be?
Yeah, started bleeding. I'm like, I'm not hungry. I'm eating my lips.
I think I'm going to stick with a rye.
Okay. I don't hate it. I can tell you that.
I didn't say I hated it. I'm not really getting a crazy proof. I'm not really getting a crazy...
Oh, it has it. It's one of them when you drink it, it's not really hot in your mouth. But that just kind of settled down in my chest a little bit. Usually when that happens, it's got a little something to it. It is the first drink of the day, though, so I might have to just factor that into, maybe it's just me being sensitive on this first glass.
Sensitive?
But I'm not getting the mint. I did get a slight fruit sensation in the front of it, though.
Initially, I got that in the nose to start. But then when I did that crazy little shake, then it woke up. And
I attribute that to it's been capped for a couple hours up here because she was going to leave again. So I said, I'll just do the pour before you take off. So it's been sitting here for a while, which I also attribute to the fact that it's really got a decent nose coming out. I'm purposely thinking in my head, is there a mint? And I'm not sure I'm getting it, but it does have a nice rye spice on the tongue.
See, that's weird for me because it's not as crazy as like it should be for me. It seems pretty mellow.
Okay.
Which is now leading me to believe.
When you warm up with a hazmat one, that'll happen.
Warm up with a hazmat one.
Let me see. All right, let me see. Well, I'm not going to try to convince myself because I keep talking myself into the wrong things. Because someone said that the other day, and I'm like, it's not hard to talk yourself into what you once you focus in on something.
Yep.
Then you get sucked right in. I can talk myself in.
I'm going to stick with a rye. It's either that it's a young one, but I'm going to stick with a rye. I don't think it's that proof.
No, I'm not. I don't get any of the bread if that's what you're talking. I got none of that.
So no, there's just a different flavor in there. But I'm going to stick with a rye, and I don't think it's. I think it's around 92.
I'm not hating that proof because I honestly, even though it's sitting a little bit, it's not drinking hot in your mouth.
It's definitely not drinking hot in my mouth. I'm only wondering if I'm even a little too high.
To be honest with you, that last drink right there, although I'm taking baby sips, I have to actually go at one of them. Other than the fact that it is kind of sitting down here a little bit on me, drink-wise, it is. I was at like 86 in my head. To be honest with you.
I'm with you, kind of, because I don't get a huge
Mm-hmm.
Pop rock, when I keep swishing,
Mm.
it doesn't really settle on me heavy, so I might be high, but I'll stick with it.
I don't disagree with that. On I'm not getting any of that mint, so I would put this as up. There is a little pop rocky, but it's not really aggressive. I'm gonna go bourbon just to be different than you. And I'm, I'm in the land though, in agreement with you. It might be a high rye bourbon, or it's a barely legal rye. You know what I mean, type of a thing. Because I'm not really getting a mint transition.
No, it's
like
not.
you're
It's
getting.
not a crazy, but I'm getting a hint of it. So
Okay.
you could be right. It's either or, but
Yeah.
I for some reason I'm going to stay with the rye.
No,
And
that's
then-
fine. I did it opposite just so we can be right or wrong
Right.
on it. But I am thinking.
This is not like a wow factor for me.
Mm-mm.
I'm if
No, it's 100% like a one note Charlie too. Whatever, and it's not even like a super flavorful. There's no oaky finish. It's
Okay.
just kind of like
all right.
it to me. It's like, I hate to say it in case it is something good, but it drinks like the bourbons of old, when like the generic bourbon. You
and
don't
it
even
could
get
be-
like a strong brown sugar or
No,
vanilla.
no,
it's
they're
just
not
like,
even in the nose.
it's
You're
just like
getting-
It's just whiskey
And
flavored
if this
water.
is over $49.99, we pay too much.
Oh yeah, no, right. This is a
This should
This
be
would be
like
an-
a $29.99,
well,
$39.99, but I'll go $49.99.
even with that though, like I say, my Evan Williams bottle, and I'm gonna have to get another one. I keep saying that, for $17.99 would beat this, because at
Should've
least
told
you
me
get
that
a nut.
yesterday when I was shopping,
Oh, no,
because
I
there was
said
super deals there.
I said, yeah, it was a good deal. You did get a good deal on those too, because I keep saying that. Because I actually saw
It's two down from where it was. But
yeah, I actually just saw another channel did it, and they used to like Evan Williams, and they were like, "Oh, the new Evan Williams is terrible. Like the latest batches, they hated it." And I was like,
really,
"Oh, I haven't had it in so long."
you really
Yeah.
haven't.
No, I haven't, because every time I get it, I crush it. So I haven't had it in the longest time. But overall, I agree with you. If this is over, again, I like Evan Williams better. So like, if this is over, even $30 is too much. You know what I mean? Like,
I was trying to be generous.
$19.99, it would be over, because it doesn't drink with any complexity. I mean, this was it's
It's
just
not wowing me at all.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like a C minus. I mean, C plus B minus actually.
Yeah,
So-
and I was a solid C. That's what I said. It's just okay. I mean, is it crushable? Yep.
Oh no, yeah, that
But
way, yes,
but it's
that
not.
way.
There's nothing bad about it.
I mean,
but-
I may even be too high in my proof actually. I don't even
Well,
know.
that's why, because I'm the more I keep drinking it, I'm thinking this could be
Maybe
like, I don't
86.
think we had any 80 proofers over there
Yeah,
left,
go
but
with 86,
it's
but
drinking. That's where I went. That's why I went 86,
I'll-
because I'm figuring
right.
this could be like 84, like this is low.
It's definitely low.
Mm-hmm.
I think I jumped way too high on that. If it isn't that proof, then
And
it's
definitely not-
drinking way too drinking really
There
easy.
is
then.
a minor spice. You might have hit it on the nose. It might be 92. There's a little bit of a spice on it, but I mean, again, I don't find anything bad when you roll it on your tongue. It doesn't change, but it doesn't change for the better or the worse. It's just
True
whatever
there.
flavor's there. So, and I think we nailed it all as far as
believe
it's
that.
not finished. And if it is, I don't
it's
taste
finished and it's
anything.
disguised
Because
again.
you don't even get an oaky presence
No.
at the end.
No,
So,
it's,
well, let's see.
kind of yeah.
Let's see what we got. That's funny. All right, let me get my notes, and we'll be back in 1 minute. All right, so we are back. So this one here is the George Remus Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This comes in at 94 proof. It's non-age stated, but it's rumored to be 4 years old. We got it for the price of $34.99. So the company and the distillery is Ross and Squibb, formerly known as MGP. This was their flagship bourbon for MGP. It's a non-disclosed mash bill, but the mash bill is supposed to be a blend of high rye bourbons. So that would give us why we were getting that on there anyways. But again, this one, I mean, because I was trying to think, and I always get Uncle Nearest and these guys confused. I don't know why, but we have like a lot of stuff by them. This isn't like, I like the high rye bourbon way better.
I believe
that
I'm
had,
with you on that.
even the Remus Repeals for the price, they're not worth the money. I think I like that high rye bourbon even over the two
I want
Remus
to say
Repeals.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's just
Although the
This-
Remus Repeals did do good in blinds
They
when we've
did-
done them in a couple
one
blinds.
did, one didn't, or what? No, they did fair.
I think they
did do
both
all right.
they
Yeah,
both
yeah.
did good in it.
The
I
nose
mean,
came around a little bit in this. Now that
Yeah.
we put a little more in, but a little caramel-esque. I still
a
kind of get.
tiny caramel though.
No.
You're talking like sugar baby caramel, a fake caramel.
Okay, I did
Yeah,
come
yeah.
around a little
Yeah.
bit.
No, I
still
agree.
kind of get the hint of a mint though, but
Mm-mm.
especially in the flavor. But
I'm trying to get you mint. I don't get it, but I do get. I mean, this is. I hate to make it. I don't want to make it sound bad, but it's just the generic bourbon-esque flavors that you know what I mean. Like you get where you're not getting a heavy caramel, you're not getting a nut, you're not. It's just kind of like that. I can't even say a muddle of brown sugar and vanilla because it's not even that. It's just that.
It's
This is
kinda
a
like
standard. This
yeah,
is
you
just a
can-
standard whiskey flavor. That's it.
I
It's
think-
nothing. But there's
because
no big.
even in those notes don't really throw you
Right.
out to anything.
Yeah, there's no fruit. There's no nuts. There's no wood. Like you don't
Oh.
smell any of that. You just smell those. Oh, that's a whiskey. That's all it is. You know,
Pretty
which
much.
it kind of brings me back to like that's what I meant when I went back to like when we had no shelves and we were drinking the cheapest stuff. I mean, it is only $34.99.
I was gonna say price wise, it is kind of in the category. Yes, is your Evan Williams? Yes, would my fighting cock smoke this? Yes.
yes.
What could I get?
Old Forster 25
Oh.
and get two of them. Yes,
even
You-
even
yeah,
a regular Elijah or Woodford.
100%.
You know, all the above.
Mhm.
And both those are going to be proof wise almost right there. So
Mhm.
for those prices, by all means, if you've never tried it, I think honestly, it's
Even all the,
somewhat of a
all the
step-
old
step down.
overholts, all the old granddad. I mean, OGD 114 you can get for less than this.
Yep.
So that I mean, those are the classic examples. This is not bad, and he's not lying. The more it sits in the glass, the better it's bringing a little bit of a flavor and a
Thanks for
spice.
not lying.
No. I'm reconfirming what you said. I don't mean it that way. We don't
not
regularly just tell lies, but it isn't. It is slightly better. It's certainly not. But it brings me with all the other ones that are just okay.
And we I guess we'd have to see. We did just crack it open, but
Right? No,
I
no,
don't
it's
know if
94
it's-
proof. So
it's
this
not
this
gonna-
stuff back there that we haven't done a low proof one in a long time, and
No.
I think I was looking for one that was around this proof. So I'm glad she grabbed this one because we can actually throw it in against like Widow Jane or something like that, like ones we haven't thrown on, maybe even a Dragon's Milk, just to see how it fares. Well, the Big Bad Jerry Rogers, I believe is the name, actually said that. He's like, oh, you're going to know what it is. But a lot of times we know what they are, but it doesn't matter. It's whether we
I
like
don't
it
know.
or not.
No, I don't know if that's going to compete with the Dragon's Milk. Is what I'm saying. I think
that has more flavor because there's a uniqueness. 100%.
That's where I was going.
That's a
but
prime example, though,
Yeah.
of something that,
might have been a little pricey. I forget the price of that one, but either way.
yeah, we paid a little bit more than we should have anyways, but you can't find them. That's why.
I've never seen them.
No, because he actually said, because he lives out there, and he
He's in
actually said, he goes,
Illinois
he
or
asked
something.
he asked me if Jimmy actually got it at the distillery because they haven't been shipping. It's been like distillery only stuff. So, all right, well, there you go. That's Mystery Mash Monday. Once again, she picked one that's been in the sack for good year and a half anyways. That's
probably
been
so.
over there for a while. So we've been dancing around it, and maybe rightfully so. But it's there. Again, leave a comment down below. These have been out forever. Let me know. I guess the only issue I have with it is this is their flagship whiskey. How many good MGP whiskeys that we had that other people had tweaked?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
By far.
And then, to have theirs, which is they're starting with their good whiskey, and it's just kind of, you know what I mean?
I agree.
So-
kind of the best thing was his little mafia picture on there.
Well,
and he's the
it's-
mad bootlegger, and that's
right,
like
and a great story that goes with the whole thing. Everything about that is good.
Beyond
but,
that, I could pass on
maybe this will be one of them that once it opens up, you're like, wow, what happened to this one? You know what I mean? It's getting better in the glass. We'll see.
I mean,
It
if
gets
you're
better.
sick of what you're having and you see it, okay, and you're in that price range, that's where you are. I guess it'd be worth a try.
Right. I guess. I'm just, there's a list of ones that are running
I,
through my head.
I said if
You know?
you're sick of what you'd
No,
be getting on a regular basis.
I get you.
It's a stretch of positive.
I was going to say, all right, we'll stretch a positive on the way up. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.